Hey everyone, my name is Desiree Hellick and I am the Chief Queen Bee here at Clarent. Let me ask you something. Have you ever hosted a webinar and thought, man, this is way too much work? Or worse, you do all this work, but the results, meh, not so good. You're chasing cold leads, barely moving the needle. You've been there, right? But what if I told you there's a better way? Imagine running webinars without having to deal with all the tech headaches or spending hours trying to get the right people to sign up. That's where WebinarBee swoops in, like a superhero. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you how it's not only easy, but how you can start attracting and converting qualified leads on autopilot. Stick with me, and I promise you'll see how we make webinars your secret lead gen weapon. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. We were working with a financial services firm not too long ago, and they were absolutely killing it with referrals, but only referrals. You know how that goes, right? It's good when it's good, but there's no control. They wanted to scale, but they didn't know how, and you can't scale relying on referrals. They had these amazing insights they wanted to share with their prospects, but they didn't have the time, energy, or resources to host regular webinars and deal with all the logistics and promotion internally. That's when they came to us. Fast forward a few webinars, and they're not just hosting webinars, they're crushing it. They've got a steady flow of qualified leads, and the best part, they didn't have to worry about a single tech issue or worry about promoting it. WebinarBee handled it all, and you could be next. So how does WebinarBee work? It's simple. The first thing we do is make sure you're getting in front of people who actually care about what you have to say. I mean, why bother marketing to people who aren't interested, right? We pull together a verified lead list of up to 10,000 emails tailored to your exact audience. We combine this with all the lists and social media connections you already have to maximize the potential. And if you want to expand your reach beyond that, we've got additional lists ready to go for you. All you have to do is sit back and watch as the right people fill up your registration list. Next up, once these folks are attending your webinar, they're not just names on a list anymore. They're prospects who are actively expressing interest in what you offer. This is where the magic happens. You're taking them from cold or lukewarm leads to that sweet spot, expressed interest. And trust me, once they're in this zone, they're so much closer to becoming actual paying clients. But here's the real kicker. We handle everything. Yep, you heard me right. We promote the webinar, set it all up, make sure everything runs smoothly, and even provide post-webinar follow-up templates for your team to make sure that they close the leads. We also provide a framework of what a good webinar looks like. You get to focus on delivering the killer content you're known for, and we take care of the logistics. How awesome is that? Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like it's going to take a lot of time, but that's the beauty of WebinarBee. We're designed to save you time. No more juggling 10 different tools, no more stressing over email lists, social media promotion, or text setups. We pay for and manage all the platforms, email systems, social media scheduling, you name it. And here's where things get really fun. Because you're saving time and focusing on what matters, the actual presenting and engaging with the potential clients, you're maximizing your ROI, more leads, less stress, more money in your pocket. So now you're probably thinking, this sounds awesome, but how fast can I see results? Well, with WebinarBee, many of our clients start seeing a steady pipeline of warm leads as soon as their first webinar wraps up. You could be talking to interested prospects by next week. We've had clients convert 15% of their webinar attendees into paying customers. Yes, 15%. Others take longer to ramp up, and the results get better with every webinar. So it does depend on your presentation skills and how engaging you are with your audience. And here's the best part. You don't need to lift a finger to deal with the promotions or the logistics. That's all on us. Imagine running a high converting webinar without the stress. So if you're ready to make webinars the easiest and most effective part of your marketing strategy, then let's make it happen. Click the link below to set up a quick chat, and let's talk about how WebinarBee can start filling up your pipeline and qualified leads without all the hassle. Trust me, You do not want to miss out on this. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I can't wait to see you crush it with WebinarBee. Thanks, everyone.